Hello, this is the College Guys bringing you another episode of Starcraft 2. So this is a 2v2 with Fanfir, and he's on my team, and we're playing against Quelik and Paboo. Funny names. He's just asking how fast I can get zealots, but let's turn on our production tab. Let's do that. Oh, sorry, my QuickTime thing is in the way. You guys can't see it, but I can. So if we look at our production tab, we're all just producing our first SCV or probe. So it's a double Protoss versus double Terran. And sorry if you guys just heard my phone. Oh, and why is this paused? But double Terran and double Protoss. So should be a pretty cool game. I mean, well, yeah, I actually already know it's a cool game, and I only post the cool ones, or else it'd be kind of weird that I can win while still playing only this much Starcraft. But he scouts. I'm not very good at scouting. My APM isn't great, but I have an announcement to make. I finally made the Silver League. Yay! Yeah. Not much better, but still. I can say this is not bronze level play, even though it looks a lot like it. Ever since the update with Starcraft, where they made it so 8% of players are in bronze, 12% are in silver, and 20% are in gold, and then it gets like the other ones are still normal. But if we look at what they're doing, Paboo is starting his wall off and getting a very early gas. And it looks like Quelik isn't really going to be supporting with this wall off. He's not going to be putting, he will be putting a barracks, but he's not going to be using any supply depots to contribute to that wall off. So, gateway's on the way, 2 pylons. I got a gateway and a pylon. My gateway's going to be done a little bit before Fanfir's, but I don't know why he said that's all, but I do have my gas, but no workers on it yet. And I have 2 gateways on the way. Another one just started. He has 2 gateways on the way and an assimilator. We got a barracks on the way, SCV. So, pretty fast game so far. It's 3 minutes in, and, our team already has 2 production facilities almost done. So, that's pretty good. I have 1 done. And Fanfir's 1 done, but he's getting more, a lot more. And here comes the probes. So we do have 3 on gas, but I just moved them from the minerals, so now I gotta replenish those mineral gathering probes. Sorry guys. And they've scouted, but they can't find us. So hopefully this will be defended enough so they're not gonna get any scouting information by the time they come and search down here in this little area. Because what I like about these maps where you don't cross spawn is sometimes I don't like them, but sometimes I do like them because you can't find your enemy, and so you have enough time to get your defenses ready. Oh, and that is actually a very good play by Quelik, seeing this pylon. If Quelik hadn't have seen that, we could have delayed this expansion, and their economy would have been so far behind that we could just rush in, and just kick some butt. So we got three zealots on the field for me. He's researching Warp Gate, it looks like. Or, no, what's that? Warp Gate, yeah, where's his cyber core? Oh, that's my base. Whoops. There's his cyber core. I was looking at the wrong base. So I do have my 4 gateways. and I think this is around the point where I get maxed out and I don't realize it. So I'm just trying to produce more zealots, but I can't because I have no pylons. So I'm maxed out at 26. Not maxed out, but I'm supply blocked. And this is just me saying my standard message. This will be on YouTube, making sure nobody objects to having their videos on YouTube. And let's look at this. So they each have one production facility with their second on the way. So we are actually very far in the lead with our production facilities. I have 4. He's going to have 5 when these all finish. But we do, as Protoss, me and Fanfir, I like Protoss. That's my race. But as Protoss, we do not have to leave our probe building something. So whenever I off-race his Terran, I'll make one SCV. I'll ask him to build like 20 houses. And it's just not even worth it. Because it's just going to take so long. I'm used to just warping them in. But it's awesome. So, I don't know. Let's wait for this to get started. So he does have this SCV here, and he's building a command center. So he's already getting that proxy command center out. So while his partner's taking this little alcove right here, this is the easiest defended. Okay, this map is called the Boneyard. For those of you who want to get better at this map, you want whichever player can macro the best. You want them to get this easily defended. But if you're the player that gets more tech and less say Zealots, Marines, or Zerglings, then you probably want to get one of the other ones. So you can do what Paboo is doing. I'll just call him Boo or something. He's getting this proxy command center. Or you can, if you're Terran, build it in your base, lift it off. But that does take a little bit longer. Or you can secure, this. You can secure this one. And I'd say this is probably the easiest to defend if you need to. Because the walking distance to get to it is a lot shorter. And you can move your army up to right there to this choke point. And then you'd have more visibility if they were there. But anyway, we're over here, so it doesn't really matter. So you could just move your army to here, get this choke point, so you'd have visibility and be able to protect your base. That's just my view on it. Some of the more pro gamers might have different ideas and perspectives, but that's the logic that I use when I play Starcraft. Just looking at where they are and then how long that I'll have until we get it, or how long we'll have to react to anything. So it looks like if we go into the units tab, we have I have 1 stalker and 9 zealots, and he has 7 stalker. Or no. He has 1 stalker and 9 zealots, and I have 7 zealots, 7 stalkers, and 3 sentries. So I had a little too much gas, so I just kind of put that into some sentries, for force field and what's this one called? Guardian shield. The viz with you people seem to like. That is true, and people, I'd like to announce I just recently got partnered with YouTube. So now I can hopefully make a lot better videos because they give you some software that helps you to edit it. Or at least that's what I've been told. I haven't really looked into it much yet because I just wanted to record and wanted to get this out. Because, I'm glad that I got partnered. But what this mainly is about is putting out content other people like. That's my goal. That's what I want to do with this channel. here we go. My expansion starting. Fanfir's, he's doing very well. Let's see, does he have any upgrades? No, he does not have a forge. And we have one attack. So we do have our first attack upgrade. So we're 1-0. Want to pop up some turrets. But look at this. Terran macro, people. You know, just get a bunch of Marines. It's like, would you like to see Terran macro? Voila! You see it. You see it now. But he does have this proxy base up and running. It doesn't have as many workers, but they're starting to come. Looks like he upgraded to orbital command before he's trained a ton of SCVs. So we have 5 Void Rays out on the field for our team. We have an Oracle, 3 Sentries, 10 Stalkers, and 18 Zealots, with 35 probes for Fanfir and 30 probes for me. So this is pretty good. Blue seems to have the highest economy and the highest army count. But remember, that's all in Marines. And I actually have recently bought the Starcraft 2 simulator app, and I do have all the stuff I need to say that because I bought it. But if you pay $1, you get the full version, and you can test it out and put as many units as you want, you know, and it's pretty cool. Ooh, look at this, Fanfir harassing with the Oracle. The Oracle's main use in Heart of the Swarm is harassing the mineral line, and I gotta say, me using it personally, it's very, very helpful. I mean, you just kill so many workers, and you don't need multiple oracles, you just need one, and you can focus down a worker in probably 2 seconds. So it's a little overpowered, but there is ways to beat it, especially if you're Terran. And, you know, one queen will take down an oracle unless you're paying attention and you have your oracle focus down the queen. But if you're not paying attention and you're, like, back in your base, then your oracle's going down. And, you know, I just love the new units, you know. So, are they producing any Widow Mines? Nope, neither of them have any Widow Mines yet, but they do both have a factory. Boo has a factory, and Quelik has his engineering bay, but no upgrades yet. So Boo has his first attack upgrade, so he's 1-0. But Quelik is 0-0. So look at Fanfir upgrade wise. He has no upgrades. I don't even think he has a forge. So I think that's why he wanted me to pop the towers. But as you can see, we just started researching extended thermal lance, which I love, by the way. Colossus, I think, are awesome, especially against Marines, because you just get the crossfire and it just crosses, and then all of a sudden the Marines are on half-life. You get 2, and you can get 10 Marines dead in probably a couple seconds. But you do have to defend them, and that is pretty hard. Let's look at the income tab. So right now I'm getting 1,060 or 1,100, I'd say, minerals per minute, and so it looks like I'm ahead in my team, but just by a little bit, and Blue is ahead by 500 on his team. So I'm pretty sure he's a lower level than Boo. But let's see what he's building. He's building a starport. He's building 3 starports. So we could expect to see some Banshees and Vikings out of that. And we can look over at his expansion over here. He has a lot of Marines. Were all of these produced from these 2 barracks, or were they walked over? Because that 2 barracks, that's a lot of work for 2 barracks. Wow. A little oversaturated, but I think he might move some of them, some of the SCVs over to this gas. That'd probably be good for him. And I do have my expansion, but I'm not doing very good at maintaining it. I need to get some probes on that gas, because if we look at my gas income right now, I am actually the lowest in gas income. So I need more gas right now. And this base is about to run out, but I do have this expansion up here. And I'm pretty sure Fanfir gets one right here. Where did he get it? I don't know. I guess he took it down. Let's see. Nope. No probes yet. Okay, but blue does have a third expansion, so I'm running on 3 expansions. My main is almost out. His main is almost out. And if we look at the units tab, you'd see, oh, he has 16. Okay, Fanfir has 16 interceptors and there's 2 carriers, 3 void rays, 3 stalkers, 2 tempests, and 15 zealots. I have 10 zealots, 1 immortal, 1 colossus, 13 stalkers, 4 void rays, 3 sentries, and a mothership core. And they have 113 marines, 2 medevacs, 5 marauders, and then 78 marines and 8 marauders. And what's weird about Protoss is you look at my army count and Fanfir's army count and you're like, wow, they don't have a very big army. And it's just like, seriously, that's all you have? You know, this little thing? But this little thing can beat that. This little thing right here, me and him, if you count his 2, can beat that. That's what I like about Starcraft. Is with Protoss, all your stuff costs more supply, everything's more expensive. But 1 Colossus, if I protect this Colossus right, you know, it could probably get 12 kills. And look, he has Tempests, he's got Void Rays, he has 4 carriers. And so, I mean, this is just awesome by Fanfir. You know, now I got 2 Colossus. That could probably take out 24 Marines altogether. You know, it's just what I love about Starcraft, is you can have less army, but if you use your army right, then, you know, that doesn't matter as much. It's just pretty funny and pretty weird. Pretty weird, but at the same time, it's, you know, it's not bad. So Fanfir is just saying, you know, he's ready to attack. Whenever we're ready, then we can go. I don't know what Quelik's doing here. Maybe he's gonna expand. And you know how I was saying, who's ever best at macro should get this base. You know, I think, you don't know. These guys probably didn't know each other. We knew each other. I knew he was probably better at macro than me and better at teching. So, you know, I let him get this one, and he expanded first. But he's just getting up his 3rd expansion, and the attack is moving out. So, if we look at it, he has 6 carriers, 2 Tempests, 25 Zealots, and 3 Stalkers. So, I do focus more on Stalkers than Fanfir. I don't really make Zealots after I start having the economy to be able to make Stalkers. But let's watch this attack. So, you know, Barracks gone down. Let's look at these Colossus. I really want to prove this to you. Look at these Colossus. So, okay, so far this Colossus has 5 kills. This 1 Colossus. And remember, there's 2. 6 kills. 7 kills. And it just got 2 attack. 9 kills. You know, 10 kills, 11 kills, 12 kills, 14 kills. I mean, it's crazy. 16 kills. And hasn't taken a single hit point of damage. The shields are at 150. The shields are full. The health is full. And look, all those Marines, he had 100 and he had 120, and now he's 50. And Quelik had, 80. Now she has 0. All she has is 1 Marauder and 35 SCVs. So he's coming around the back. He did take out the Colossus, but the Colossus with 26 kills. Come on, 26 kills. That is awesome. You got to admit. That is boss. So, I did lose a lot of my army. Fanfir didn't. But, just look at that. It's crazy. And I actually think, I don't really know if Fanfir was focusing on this Marine army like I was. But, come on. If you looked at our army size before we started the battle and compared it to theirs, it just wouldn't seem right that we would, be able to pull through and win that fight. But just because of, how you play and counters and all these different intelligent decisions you have to make to be able to, make educated decisions and, make everything work right, then, you could take 10 zealots and kill 20 Marines. Or you can take, 50 zealots and kill 100 Marines. So if they had 120 Marines, then I could just take 60 zealots, which is 6,000 minerals, and I make 1,000 minerals a minute. And if I would just attack with 60 zealots, then I could kill 120 Marines. And it's just like, you wouldn't think of that. But just because you are making an educated decision, making a counter, and doing it so, you don't get the cheapest unit and a lot of it, but you get the good units and the big units and the bulky units and all that stuff. It's just what makes StarCraft fun. So, good game to Quelik and Paboo. Good job, Fanfir. It's been really fun playing with Fanfir. We actually played 3 games, but I think I'm only going to post 1 because the other 2 were kind of weird, kind of slow. One of them, the guy left the game. The guy left the game within 2 minutes. And then the other one wasn't very good. So, I think this will be the only one that we post. But I'm really, really looking forward to getting you some more content with me and Fanfir. He's a great StarCraft 2 player. And I hope you guys had fun watching. So we will see you guys next time. Bye.